Hello everyone. Did you miss me? I missed you. Yulia Moon here, Yulia Moon Show. Welcome, new followers and whoever has been with me since from the start. I love you. I appreciate you and thank you for following me and subscribing and everything like that. And that you love my wisdom, that you love me sharing my wisdom with you, sharing my knowledge with you, that you appreciate it, that you follow it. I mean, in terms of follow it, I mean follow me. Well, that I'm grateful for that too, of course. But I'm also grateful that you are trying my ritual, trying my spells, trying to do what I teach you at home and like to change your life, to make your life better. And I love when you're asking me questions as well. I'm always open for questions. If anything unclear, ask me in the comments. I will answer all your questions because, well, I give you that information and I'm responsible for it. And I always take responsibility for my craft. So today, before I move to the reading, I want to talk and warn you about, those made up books, spells that I see they sell online everywhere on many platforms that are selling cheap stuff. Which sites I'm talking about right now. I don't want to say it out loud. I don't even want to advertise them because they do that. I mean, it's good to buy some cheap stuff for home, for things you want, for things you need. Yes, it's good, but I can see that they're devaluing devaluing the craft, devaluing that spirituality. Because for example, I saw they sell like book of forbidden spells for $5. I mean, come on. Well, if it would be forbidden spells, they certainly wouldn't sell it online, and they certainly like wouldn't sell it online for everyone, only like through special channels, and they certainly wouldn't sell it for $5 for everyone. Those are forbidden spells for a reason. They have to be kept secret or only pass through the witch to witch, and maybe some witch will give it to a person, maybe some witch will show it to her followers. Like I will share it with you as well, but at some point. But yeah, when you see that online, don't believe that. They are not forbidden spells. They are some BS. It really pisses me off when they see that online, that they sell it online, because how should I say? I already said the values, but it turns around and not in the right direction. The whole spirituality, the whole craft, the whole practice. It's uh, it's just going in the wrong way. People who follow it, because people believe that they buy this stuff, they do this stuff, which are not maybe probably were created by maybe AI or something, or just made out, like taken from the internet, like bit by bit, or I don't know how they made, but it is not how you do it. It is not how you learn. Please be mindful of that. uh those books that are actually were created by authors, they selling them on other websites, and you see they have a publisher, or maybe they selling it themselves because they just wrote it, they promoting it on their social media. Yeah, those are very good. Those are written by people, by practitioners like me, like uh someone like me, yes. But those I don't know, those books, they just really piss me off. Forbidden spells for $5. Yeah, sure. And after you try them, your whole life goes, you know, you can read my lips. Just please be careful which books you buy and which spells you try. And if you ever unsure, just please ask me. I always like have a good eye on this stuff, and I can always spot the fake from the real thing. And also on these websites, even on Etsy, I can see it. Those packed with gods or demons or something, and they cost like a lot. That's not how you do it. That's not how it's done. Yes, maybe they sell in some if spells. I can understand if they sell in spells, but they're selling pacts. It's ridiculous. It's not how you do it. For example, I saw the pact with Lilith for initiation, and the price was like 500, and it was pounds, 500 pounds. So in US dollars, it would be like 600. And I read the description and like, okay, but this you can do for free. You don't need initiation for Lilith. You just start working with her just same way you start working with all the entities, with all the spirits, gods, demons, spirits, everyone. You just need to start working with. You just need to know how to start offerings, what to say, but you don't need to make a pact to initiate yourself into the craft. I think I mentioned it in my interview, like my very first episode when I talk about stuff, and I think I mentioned it in one of the questions I was asked that you don't need to be initiated into anything. It is in your own power. And when I see the stuff like that sold, I just want to report them, but no one will listen to me. So I'm just sharing that with you, warning you. Don't buy that. Don't be fooled by that. Pacts, pacts themselves may be done, yes, with demons mainly, but we don't call it pacts. People who do it, witches who do it, not people, witches who do it, it's not called a pact. It's called a spell. And it's not a pact. It's you talk to the person, you ask what they want, and you customize a spell in their based on their needs and wants. You don't do a pact with them. A pact, it means that the person owes something to the entity, and in the spell, no, you don't owe anything to anyone, to any entity. Yes, maybe it's an offerings and stuff like that, but it's not like you have to sell your soul or you have to do like something like that. Pact means very evilish. And when I see that they say it like that, like, no, they are scamming you guys. Don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled by that fake. Go to witches if you want something done, or if you want to learn how you can be initiated. If you want to call it initiation, witches can tell you how you can start, but initiating yourself, you are initiating yourself. No one is initiating you. You initiating yourself into the craft. You don't need anyone to do that. Not any pacts too. So when you see the word pact, please run from it. I mean, that means the person doesn't know what they're talking about. And later on, yes, those pacts can be done, but they are mostly dangerous when you want something very serious, when you want something really, really powerful done, when you have really, really, really big problems. You need to solve them quickly. But it's still called a spell, witches do spells for you. And it may not be me even, but you go to experienced witch. She does a spell for you. She or he does spell for you. And yes, it's done. This is how it's done. No pact is needed. Remember, you don't owe you don't owe any soul. You don't owe any part of your inner energy, of your body. Yes, sometimes blood sometimes is needed, but it's only like a several drops. If it's that kind of ritual, but it's never you have to spill your blood, like half a pint, just give it to me and the pact will be done. And that tells me that the person doesn't know what they're doing. If they would knew, they would know the prices they are setting for these kind of packs would be much higher, because a lot of a lot of dangerous things are involved, and a lot of work, a lot of heavy heavy energy, a lot of very powerful entities, gods or demons are involved, and people wouldn't be doing that for this kind of price. So please be careful buying the spell online on some online shop where the descriptions are all the same. You see different sellers and the descriptions are all the same about the packs, about something like that. So please don't be fooled. Always check who is doing the spell. Check if they have social media. Check if they have YouTube. Everything website. Just see who they are. Please try to find out about the person who is doing those packs, and please be careful with the books. Don't buy like $5 books of forbidden spells on this online shops. Be careful. The average spiritual witchcraft book, it costs from maybe from 10 to even 50, maybe even higher. It depends on what they're writing, depends on what they're offering. And it's always, you can see it was done by a person, and it was done. It's always have very nice design. It has a publisher. If it's not publisher, the person is always have their own socials where they are promoting them, where it's written that person that written them, about the author, about everything. But these kind of books, where they say it's like, yeah, you get all this you get all these like very secretive, very secret spells that they've been hiding for like centuries. No, you won't get them. Probably they were, like I said, they were probably created by AI, and AI can help you a lot in in your in your creativity nowadays, but it's not gonna write the forbidden spells for you. It doesn't know forbidden spell. Let's be honest. Sometimes it doesn't even know like what the you tell them like about the chair or something. They don't even know what it is. I'm just giving you example. They don't. Sometimes they don't even know simple stuff. So please be careful with that. And yes, also if you want to learn about like real stuff, if you want to learn about the true spells that would really work for you, that would all the information, about the tools, about the spells, about the pacts, join my Patreon page. Yes, I now have Patreon page. Join my Patreon page. I have different levels of subscription. Depending on your subscription, you get different information. That's where I will be given like a true information. That's where I will be given like a proper information about the craft, about the tools, about everything, where you can ask any questions, just like in the comments as well. You can ask me any questions, but there would be more personal time with me. There would be more, how should I say? You will get more knowledge. You will get more practice as well. So there it would be, like informal atmosphere will be given this. So it would be fun and entertaining as well. So yes, please be careful with everything they sell online now. And yes, for real, always for real knowledge, you go to the sources, always, like to the witch. For example, me, for example. So let's get to the part of the reading. I will need to take this off. One day I will learn to do the reading with them. One day. But not today. So let's see what the energies have for us today. I'm just getting a space for the cards. I have something prepared for you for a quick cleansing. Oh, the Hermit. It just flew out. The Hermit card. Okay, the Hermit. The Hermit card is like when you need to be alone. The Hermit is the Hermit. You need some time alone. You need to get some perspective. You maybe now you're already isolating yourself from everyone, and probably it's working for you. Let me see the ones. There are a lot of energies here. Let me wanna take this one. No, this one doesn't work. Sometimes, flights, cards fly out, but 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 you don't need to take them all because you feel like this card is in the energy for the reading. You feel those cards. One. Okay, today we will have 4 cards, but it's fine. I needed that. So these two will be going by 2 and 2. Okay. First one, Hermit. Like I said, maybe you're isolated, maybe you need some time alone. Um you want to get some perspective. You want to reflect on everything. You want to restore your energy. You want to replenish, and it's a good time for that. Do that, and actually, it's a waning moon. Yes, yes, it's a waning moon, and it's a perfect time to do that for reflection, relaxation, taking some time for yourself, just assessing, stepping away, assessing everything, and then going because I have moon. We have a lot of major arcanas here. Have the moon here. Let me put the hammer down. The moon. The moon is like I feel with the hermit. The mood is just a lot of questions. Now you have a lot of questions and they're not answered. Maybe, but it's not questions. They don't necessarily have to be the questions you just ask a person, but the questions for the universe, the questions for yourself. Maybe what I should do next. Or maybe, okay, this situation came, how I should act about it, what I should think, what I should do. And you got the hermit stepped away, just isolated yourself from everything because a lot of unknown in your life right now. Maybe new and unknown. And you're very emotionally vulnerable at this point. And when you're emotional, I really know it. You have no idea. My son is in Cancer. So yes, when I do know when emotions get in the way of your thinking, in the way of your logic, in the way of your actions, and you really need to step away from the situations to calm down your emotions, to see things clearly, to decide for yourself what you want to do next, how you want to proceed, and you just need that time for yourself and just take it. And it's okay that you're going through that emotions. Go through them. It's fine. They are there for the reason. You isolated for the reason to go through those emotions, to go to work through all of that, just so you can step out and see. And we have third one was a Wheel of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune that you can step out and be on a roll. Be on a roll and step onto this Wheel of Fortune and keep rolling and rolling and rolling on it. So for now, self-isolate and taking time for yourself is crucial to be to get the good results, to get the good outcome of the situation, to get the outcome that you wanted. I Yes, I know, because there are a lot of messages in my head right now that someone is working on the project, or someone is going through some deal at their work, and they really need to step away and think it all through before they make any decisions, and they need a good outcome of it. So yes, isolate and go through your emotions, balancing your emotions will get you to that point with a good outcome, with a Wheel of Fortune, with the luck on your side, and where you can actually get everything you want. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, very good card, is where you get in all those gifts from the universe. Everything is falling into place. Everything works in your favor. But it doesn't work quickly. It takes its time. Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles, it's earth energy. And earth energy doesn't like to rush. You take in everything step by step. You decide in everything step by step, like you do when you isolate, like you're in the hermit. After that hermit, moon, you go through your emotions, you go through your isolating phase, then you come out with a good plan, with good decisions that will get you where you want. Nine of Pentacles. I do love that card. It's the card that gets you where you want, that gets you what you need. Maybe not straight away, maybe not in a fast way, but it gets you there. And you have to work for it as well. Don't just sit around and wait for it. Just work for it. So those are November are very strict energies. Have you noticed? Those are the energies that make you really go through, really go through your self work and work on yourself and take time and reflect, but also take effort, also make an effort to yourself. So November would be I see the November as a good time to transform yourself, to get those things rolling for you and to get where you want again. So, as I started doing, I will also do one card reading with my Sensual Love Oracle cards, which are already on sale. And yes, I will be saying that every time. Because they're so cool. I love them. They're very pleasant to hold. I made them, in that type of shape, not too big, not too small. They fit into the hand very nicely, and they have the very beautiful sigil they created, especially for people who work with those, who will be having those cards, who will be working with those cards. The sigil can be used for some small rituals for your love life, to attract love or to attract any love energies that you need in your life. The booklet, I also have a booklet that explains everything and gives the instructions for the ritual. So let me see which card will. Let me take this one. Okay. Okay, so I am these are the words of your person. These cards were based to get the feelings, thoughts, and emotions of your person. Remember, you may be far away. You may be far away. They may be far away. You haven't spoken in a while, but those are their thoughts, their emotions, what they're thinking at the moment about you. I'm really bad with words and expressing my feelings and emotions, but I just want you to know I love you. Simple as that. I love you. My love may be different from others, but this is all I have, and I want to give it all to you. So this specific card, I created every meaning of the card, like myself, from the energies I was receiving, I was feeling at the moment that I had to create that deck. So this is the message of a person who may love you in a different way, whose love is different. They don't know how to love. They may not seen this love in their life when they were growing up. Or you too may have a very different perspectives on love, very different meanings of love. So they love you in their own way. Their love may be seem to for you, it may feel and seem very different, or it may not seem like love at all, but they do, in their own eyes, they know their emotions, and in their own eyes they love you. But it's up to you whether you want to accept it or not, because they have the different type of love for you, and you know that, you can see it, you can feel it. And it's up to you whether you want to accept it or not. But this is a beautiful message, all people are different, and we all have different perspectives, different feelings, different emotions. We see things differently, especially love. You may never know what person thinks of you, what they feel, but here you go. Was a very soft message. I feel very soft energy. I love it. I love it. But like I said, it's up to you what you want to do next, whether you want to accept it or move on. So, okay. Oh, we had our reading. What I wanted to do with you today. Actually, in my last episode, I mentioned that I will show you some trick with the soul, but I forgot. Please excuse me for that. And I will show you the small trick with salt. So you take the salt, you just like sprinkle a little bit in your hand, just a little bit. And that's a very good cleansing and also protective small ritual. You can do it at home in you like anywhere, but I do it when I walk out of my house. The door is closed, and you will say, "Nothing and no one will get in my way. I will be protected in my journey, and I will do what I have to do." And you throw the salt on your left shoulder. So this is sort of protects you, cleanses you, and so the bad spirits, bad energies wouldn't follow you whenever you go. You can do it at home as well. Just if you do it at home, open a little bit your windows or your doors, so that all the negative energies would go out, would walk away. So yeah, this is a very quick trick with the salt, but very effective because it does protect you. Sometimes, as a witch, I will let you in a bit in the world of witches, what problems we face in the daily life. Sometimes when we need to go somewhere, it could be event, it could be a friend's meeting a friend, it could be anything. You need to go somewhere. Sometimes when we walk out, something happens, like your heel will break, your car won't arrive, the taxi won't arrive, or something happens with the tube, with the underground, or something happens, the person doesn't come who you was supposed to meet, or anything like that. Something is always even either jealous, or they just don't want you to go anywhere. They will always want you to stay in, do your witchy stuff. Sometimes that happens. So that's a good trick to just protect yourself from anyone who tries to stop you or do anything that would prevent you from going out, from doing your thing. So that's a very good trick even for witches, and it will do wonders for you as well. Um, let me see what I wanted to share as well. Oh, also we'll get a bit practical here. So I want to show, if you're doing cleansing, I want to show you a small ritual. I have actually foil here. You can use the foil if you don't have the proper, place or something like that. You can always use the foil. So you have to be careful with the fire. Oh, let me let me get a little here. For example, how you cleanse yourself, sometimes you just brush yourself, you have like a lot of hair on your brush, and you just get it, you don't know what to do with it. Don't throw it away. Well, preferably don't throw it away. It's always better to burn it, but not just burn it. Burn it with meshes. Take some meshes, long ones. Yeah, not short ones, long ones. Get them like 3 or 4 together. And this is actually my my I created that small tip. I created that small witchy tip ritual. I posted it a long time ago on my witchy portal Instagram, and yeah, it got good, got good reviews. But some people, you just put in the hair on the on those matches, just rolling, so it would be, just wrapping your hair around the matches. Okay, they're there. It could be a lot of hair, like, I'm not saying like that, but if you have just a small uh, lock of your hair, just is fine. So you take the matches, You just light them up while they burn, while your hair is burning. Just say, I'm cleansing myself of everything negative for anyone who means me harm goes away from my life. And I'm cleansing my hair, I'm cleansing my head, I'm cleansing my soul, I'm cleansing my body, I'm cleansing my mind with those matches. Those matches burning, I'm cleansed. Those matches burning, I'm cleansed. Those matches burning, I am cleansed. You can repeat, you can say things like that. You can say things, you don't have to repeat the exact words. You could just say something from yourself. But yes, you can also, of course, you can use my words too. Just wait until all the hair is burned. Then yeah, if you like, if you like, if you like fire, if you like burning matches, yeah, you can wait until it's over, or you can put it down. I will put it down, and then on the foil, it will stop anyway. So yes, this is a quick tip on. This is a quick tip how to do the cleansing, like your hair cleansing. It's like your not only your hair, your body, your mind cleansing. It's a very powerful too. And when I posted it on my profile, I got some comments, not a lot, but some comments like, ew, I don't like the smell of burning hair, like smells so bad. It's like blah blah blah. Well, if you don't like the smell of burning hair, what are you doing what are you doing in witchcraft? I mean, come on, there's a lot of could be unpleasant smells, unpleasant things to do in witchcraft. And if the smell of your old burning hair creeps you out, like you don't like it, well, maybe you shouldn't do this part of practical witchcraft, because it has a lot of things like that. Things may smell bad, things may look bad, things when some things you do maybe like creepy, very creepy. But I mean, we all have our own senses. I understand that for some people, the smell of burning hair might be hellish. It feels hellish. Okay, then undo this specific ritual, but you don't have to come to me and say, ew, I don't like smell of burning hair. Okay, then don't do it. No one makes you doing it. And I got actually thousands of people who loved it, who using it, who were actually, you can actually do that. We didn't know. Like, it's just for me, it was I just tried to do it. I was burning my hair, my locks of hair in my small cauldron. I was doing that, but it was taking a lot of time because doesn't hair doesn't burn quickly. You have to like it takes its time. And it was like a lot of smoke, a lot of something. There was like, what if I wrap it around the matches? What if I wrap it onto the matches? And it worked perfectly. So again, I'm sharing it with you. It's a quick cleansing, and it's a quick cleansing of your hair, especially for those who have problems with hair loss, with just who wants who wants just to balance the hair growth, who wants to balance the hair health. Please, yeah, please use it. It's quick, it's simple, but again, it's very effective. So today, I actually wanted also to speak about, like, I think no, I didn't miss it in the beginning. I was speaking about the sort of fake books, fake spells. I also want to speak about the content, the influencers, the spiritual influencers who have actually big followings. So they are making fun of people for example, something for practicing on eclipse or practicing on full moon, something they doing on a full moon, something they doing on eclipse that they shouldn't, and they laughing at the people. They're like, oh, look at them doing that. Like, just wait and see what will happen to them. And for me, it's like, what are you doing? You are a spiritual worker. I understand that you want to do a funny video, you want to gain like, comments, views, etc., etc. I understand that, but why are you making fun of people who doing that? You should be educating them. If they doing something wrong, just tell them, okay, this and this wrong. So this video pissed me off. Those videos, not just one video. There's just a lot of videos like that, and I understand that some people they may they have different beliefs. They may believe they shouldn't be doing something on the eclipse, but that's why I want to clarify. I actually made the actually made the how should I say the video where I answer about that. Not answer, I made a video that contradicted that actually was the video about eclipse. I used a man from the Sabrina TV series. These three sisters. I used them, and I used it went like I don't like when they say like when other people say like, oh, you can't practice on eclipse, and like meanwhile me and they go like this. So they and a lot of people, I think I got almost like 100K views. That was also like a couple of years ago. Now I get million views, more like million views, but that video was actually very well received, and I think it was the first video that actually got me I don't know, got me a lot, started getting me a lot of viewers as well, and a lot of followers too. So, and in my comments, yeah, everyone was confirming that come on, this is just, well, ridiculous saying to people like, oh, you can't do this and like this, you can't do that, but and making fun of that. Just tell them, just tell them your views. Okay, maybe someone not agreeing with that, that's fine, but tell them what they can do, tell them what they can do, what they can't do. And that's what I wanted to do today, actually. Tell you about eclipse and full moon. Full moon I actually covered in my previous episodes many times, but during full moon, you can actually do anything in terms of spells, in terms of rituals. It's a very good time for anything, for yourself, even astrologically. Those are the very, how should I say, favorable dates for you, for any actions. Those dates are considered to be uh, very profitable, very useful for you, very, uh, I'm trying to find the word for that, but you know what I mean. Very, very good for you to do stuff. Not only in terms of spells, in terms of everything. Well, except like I said, except from big deals, except from important decisions. Wait until the energies come down, then after 2 days, just do that. But in terms of rituals and spells, you can do everything. I did everything. I always got what I wanted at the end. Full moon is the perfect. That's why I call Yulia moon, because I know about the moon. I know about this stuff. And and trust me, you will get a lot more when you do something during full moon. It enhances your spells, it enhances your rituals, enhances your energy. Especially when you work with the moon. First you work with the moon and then you do your spells. You are tripling up your energies, your magical energies. And saying something that you laughing at someone. Oh, they will be doing that on her full moon. Ha ha ha. That's not right. That's not what we're here for. We can make fun of something else, something really funny, just making jokes about that, like I do on my page, just something funny. But making fun about the information about what someone does is just wrong. That's what I yes, I did sort of say in my video, but that was a video. It's like a so it would contradict that. I made it, but I also made a video explaining everything. So for the eclipse, there are two types of eclipses: solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, and they both have similar energies. And those you can be very they have similar energies to full moons. You can feel very tired, or you can feel very, very charged. And it goes, the same rule applies to that. You don't make any super important decisions, super important deals during eclipse. You don't make, you know, mm, if you want actually to be active. But if you're tired, if you feel like your health is on the edge during eclipse, try to get some rest. Try to be mindful of your own feelings, of your own energy. If it's low, get some rest. If it's like you supercharge, be active. Just feeling the energies is not something. Eclipse isn't something to be afraid of. Eclipse is just a astrological thing. Dang, I forgot the word. Sorry, I forgot the word. It's just astrological, astrological thing. Yep, you know what I mean. Sorry. It's just happening. Yes, it's not something very scary. It's not something that is there to hurt you. No, eclipse is just happening. And sometimes you can use those energies to help you, because eclipse also has a powerful energies, which you can also use by actually not being afraid of it, by opening your energies, opening your like balance or chakras for some of you, and just accepting it, trying to feel those energies and where you can apply them. It's the whole spirituality is based on that. The witchcraft is based on that, how you do it. You feel those energies. I'm getting like that. I must be saying something right. Yes. You feel in these energies, and you know what they are for. You know you know what to use them for. Like I said, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just you feel them, and okay, I know I want to rest now. Okay, I need to do some exercise, or I want to get out now. Just go with the flow. It's not something scary. And like I said, what not to do. Again, for eclipse, it doesn't affect the spell. Sometimes it even helps them because it has so much energy. And again, those videos they're making fun that witches doing spells on eclipse. You know, experienced witches, they don't care about eclipses. They do spells, especially on the eclipse, to enhance the power of their spells, of their rituals. And I'm not even talking about a full moon. Full moon is something else. It enhances your spells and rituals, like triples it, quadruples it, and again, and so on and so on and so on. And eclipse too. It's like usually when you do a spell, witches don't. Okay, they mindful of what's happening. They mindful of the eclipse, but okay, maybe some spells, but most of the spells, they're not based around eclipse or anything like that. So it's safe to do it, safe to use it. Like okay, the spells that I gave you so far in my episodes, they can all be done during full moon, during eclipse, and they will work wonders. So again, I don't understand when spiritual workers, witches, in some of their videos, they laugh about people doing certain stuff. Okay, you're here to explain it. You need to record a video of why you think it's wrong. Don't laugh at people. Not laughing at people. You just need to explain what's what and give them information like I gave to you. I think this is what needs to be done. I think this is right, not just keep making fun of people who do certain stuff. I understand everyone has a different beliefs, and they may believe, yeah, it's dangerous to do certain stuff during eclipse. Okay, it's your choice. It's your belief. You practice it. But don't go make fun of people who do a different thing. They doing their thing. You are doing your thing. And that's fair. That's how I work. You'll never see me commenting on another worker or on another witch saying, "Oh, how are you doing that?" Yeah, no, you're doing something well, and this is not how it's done. No, no, this is not. Or making fun of someone actually for doing something, because I don't do it. What I do is I go record a video and I explain, or I do make a post and I explain what's what. So yeah, I'm fair that way. I'm fair. Yeah, humor is good. Humor is good, but just you have to be careful what you're making fun of, what kind of topics you pick. Pick something general that everyone loves. Like like I do, like I try to do in my videos and my Instagram profile, so everyone can relate and no one would be offended. It's good. It's good. So yeah, I'm not judging, like saying people are they are bad, but I'm just saying they're doing the wrong thing, and they need like rethink what they doing. Maybe do it in the better way. Maybe do it in the more informative way. But that's how I do it. Okay, they are free to do it in their own way. I'm just sharing with you my opinion, how I do things, how I want to share my information, and I hope you appreciate it and I hope you love it. And the fact that you're here tells me you do. So I will also say that I love you. I will say I love you back. And if no one told you today that they love you, I love you. And I'm wishing you a lot of abundance and luck and be happy. I'm wishing you to be happy with your life. I'll see you soon.